If you're a man trying to date a woman in her 40s, I have a tutorial for you. A woman in her 40s is so freaking jaded because she's dealt with so much shit from men, whether it's them cheating or lying or gaslighting her or just being really weak and wishy-washy. We don't have time for that. And not only that, we can sniff it from miles away. So if you want to date a woman in her 40s, here's what you do. You tell her explicitly, I am interested in you. I am attracted to you and I would like to take you on a date. And then you make the plans. I know this is super difficult. This is really hard to do, but you text her and find the time that would be mutually beneficial for the both of you. And then you pick the restaurant. And then when the two of you meet at that restaurant, I highly recommend you plunking down a pile of cash in the middle of the table so that she knows that you have the intention of paying for at least part of the date, if not all of it, and that you're not going to skip out halfway through and stiff her with the bill. This is the only way you are going to pique a woman's interest when she is in her 40s, because a woman in her 40s, she's got her own apartment. She has her peace and quiet. And you know what you're competing with? You're competing with Kitty. That's who you're competing with. This unconditional love from an animal right over there who doesn't give her shit, who doesn't lie to her, and is very explicit about his needs and wants and affections towards her. So, welcome to my TED Talk. I hope you found this informative. Best of luck to all of you dating out there.
And if you follow even a shred of this woman's advice, guess what? You will end up exactly like all of those beta males that she placed in her friend zone. The guys that took her out on multiple dates, never got anything from her, not even a kiss on the cheek. Guys that she used for favors and as emotional tampon. You're going to end up just like those guys. However, if you actually want to get this woman, what you do is the exact opposite of the advice she just gave you, right? Where she's saying, bring wads of cash on the date. Make sure you show up on time. Let her know how you feel about her right away. Don't hide your feelings. No, you're going to do the exact opposite. And that is actually going to get that girl. You know how I know? Just ask all the chads that she dated in the past. Did any of those chads put in even an ounce of the effort that she is expecting from you, Beta Brad? Of course not, right? Of course not. How do I know? She's in her 40s and still single. That's how I know, okay? She is now in her 40s and she is complaining about the same thing, the same exact thing that all of these other women her own age that are still single complain about, right? The guy's not emotionally available. He's always broke. He's always taking advantage of me. He just uses me for sex. I'm not putting up with that anymore. Yeah, you are, right? Even at her age, she hasn't learned her lesson, right? If Chad came along with the same crooked behavior, sorry, it's my dog. As I was saying, if Chad came along with the same crooked behavior that he's always displayed, she would just fall to her knees all over again, right? Because I can't say this enough, guys. This is the reason I call these women the DG. Right? Is because they let guys treat them like this throughout their 20s and beyond that continues to keep them single. And any nice guys that do come along and are foolish enough to listen to her and take her advice and actually be, Mr. Sweetheart, Mr. Beta Bucks, they will get shafted just like all the other beta males she shafted all of her life, right? These women never learn. Do not be fooled, right? It really saddens me when I see these guys, these unfortunate betas on, the dating apps who actually listen to these women and try to follow, follow exactly what their demands, what they're expecting of you. And then they're left scratching their heads, thousands of dollars poorer and still didn't get the girl, didn't get anything from her, wondering what they did wrong. Well, what you did wrong is you failed to follow in the footsteps of the guys that were successful with her. Right? This is why I tell you guys, never listen to what a woman has to say. Just watch her actions, okay? Because they will always contradict each other without fail, especially when it comes to dating. They will always contradict each other, okay? So if she tells you that, she loves the nice guy and, this is, she wants to, the guy who's going to put a ring on her finger. No, it's the exact opposite. Okay, and don't be fooled. You are not competing with her cat. I like that little quip she had at the end. You're not competing with her cat. You know who you are competing with? You are competing with the ghost of Chad. That is who you are competing with, son. Do not be mistaken. You are competing with Chad's ghost. And the way you compete with Chad's ghost, even if you're not a Chad, is you follow in his footsteps. You do exactly what he did. I hate to say it. I mean, if you want the girl that, this type of girl at her age, I don't know why you would, by the way, right? Because if these are the type of girls you want, you're on the wrong channel. Right? I don't know why you would want to even bother with these women. When I call them damage, I'm not kidding, guys. This is what you're going to deal with, okay? This is the type of looniness that you're going to deal with. Is it worth it? Of course not. Of course not, right? Why? Why bother? Next clip.
Guys, I am ready to give up on these dating websites. It is rough. Like, that's an understatement. I got ghosted tonight. Completely wasted my time talking to somebody the entire week, getting to know them telling me they're so excited to hang out with me, to completely ghost me. I'm a 35-year-old single mother. I don't have time to waste. And I know there are single fathers that also don't have time to waste. So why are we doing this shit? Please, someone explain to me why it is so hard to tell someone you're not interested. Just say it. Just say, I am not interested in hanging out with you. It's not that hard. Just do it. Please. Please.
And herein lies the hypocrisy. How many men has she told she's not interested in? How many men has she let off the hook and told them, hey, it's not going to go anywhere. It's never going to be romantic. You're never going to have sex with me, and I'm just never going to be interested in you. How many guys has she done that same favor for? Probably none, right? Probably none. So here comes in the hypocrisy. Because she wants you to do it because she's getting flaked on and ghosted by, guess who? CHAD, right? Same guy, same problem. It never ends, right? It's so predictable at this point. It's insane that we in the red pill community, you, me, we really hold the answers, the keys to the kingdom that these women are just frantically searching for, that they've been frantically searching for their entire lives. They should watch some of this content. They would probably learn. But here we have this woman who's a 35-year-old single mom. 35 years old, single mother. And she's complaining about getting ghosted. Okay? She's not bad looking. You have to ask yourself, like, well, before I even say anything else, she talked about, I don't have time to waste. I don't have time to waste. Well, you just wasted, your entire 20s, right? You wasted a full decade and then some. So how come all of a sudden you don't have time to waste? Because now you put yourself in a corner where you are a single mother, okay? And that kid is being raised without a daddy. And we know who the daddy is, by the way. We know who it is. We know who this, who this kid's father is. He's Chad Jr., this kid, right? Chad Jr. All you guys like dating these single moms raising the kid, you're raising Chad Jr. Let's be honest here. So here she is as a 35-year-old single mom still trying to land Chad. Yeah, you could have done that in your 20s. She did, right? She was getting these guys in her 20s, but now it's pissing her off because she's in her mid-30s, and 40 comes it comes really quickly, you know. It comes really quickly, and these women know that. And so she is now putting it on you as the guy to just come and rescue her. You just can't make this stuff up, boys. You just can't, man. You know. As always, drop your comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. So, I'm gonna wrap up here. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Do it for the DeLorean. Smash that like button below for the DeLorean. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton when you subscribe, so please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay? Helps me out with the YouTube algorithm because they're definitely not helping me anymore. I need your help. So subscribe to my channel. Share my videos with your buddies. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content even further, stainless steel pill content, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all over the world are out there approaching and closing every single day, every single week, no matter what type of racial divisions going on in the world, no matter what type of virus is going on in the world, we are out there making things happen 24/7, just living our lives and having fun and taking no prisoners. And I want you to be a part of that. Okay? Life is short. I want you to be part of it. I want you to learn how to do it. And right now, the first month is only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons in 7 Months to Mastery, which is a very, very, very valuable program. I highly recommend you join. It's only $1 for the entire first month of content, so take advantage of it. And it only takes 2 seconds to sign up. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. Just takes 2 seconds, so do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.